What is the difference between the girl and the queen? Real woman's awakening. And that is from being a girl to becoming a queen. And this is not about biological age. This is not about a certain archetypes. This is about your soul evolution. What actually happens is that until we fully heal our wounds, until we fully heal our heart, until we fully heal our lack, until we fully step back into our power of being a source of everything we need, of our true awakening, of our heart, we will be still playing out the wounded girl, the wounded child. The wounded child needs what the wounded girl needs. She needs protection. She needs someone to take care of her. She needs love. She needs attention. She needs so many things because she is not able to meet her own needs because she's a child, right? So children are seeking for providers. Children are seeking for protectors. Children are seeking for caregivers. And this is where we recognize that we are driven by our wounded child. If you still see your partner, your friends, your environment, the people around you as someone who is responsible to fulfill your needs, to protect you, to make you feel safe, to make you feel loved, to make you in a certain way, you are operating from a child mindset. And this will bring into your life men who will be in a role of a parent or as well in a role of a child who will just mirror you. So what we need to do is recognize this, that we're carrying this wounded child inside of us that has lack, the needs that were not met when they were supposed to be met, which is in your childhood with your parents and your tribe. And because of this, you stayed in that unmet child role, and now this child is running the show and seeking for outside someone who can be that mother and father who you didn't have and finally fulfill your needs. This is just a role and this is just a pattern, and it's totally okay. We all do it. But what we need to do about this is recognize it and then start doing deep inner child work. Not one session, not one meditation on YouTube. Real deep inner child recreation of the past, healing of the wounds. First, in the quantum, we need to change those moments. We need to recreate them. We need to heal them. We need to give to that version of you and every version of you that has been lacking certain things and fulfill those needs in the quantum first. And then when we do it in the quantum, we bring it into the 3D and start doing this for ourselves in this time now. Which would be, for example, if you have been lacking attention as a child, you felt invisible, you felt unacknowledged, you didn't feel like they see you. What we're gonna do in the quantum, we're gonna go in those moments and we're gonna recreate that so your inner child actually feels finally acknowledged, seen, and gets the attention that it needs. And then after that, you're gonna go into your 3D world now, and stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself in the eyes and say, I see you, I acknowledge you, I love you. And then ask yourself, what would make me feel now acknowledged and loved and seen? And how can I give this to myself? Whether that's giving yourself affirmation, giving yourself this self-talk in the mirror, whether that's, okay, I'm gonna post a video on social media and I'm gonna ask my friends to give me a real feedback of love, of positivity. What was good about this video, right? And this is how we actually really transition from that wounded child into the queen. And we need to do this for every need, for every lack we have experienced. On the other hand, when we heal all of that, when we recreate the past, when we remember who we truly are, when we tap back into who we truly are, the queen will naturally come out. The queen will naturally show up. And the queen doesn't need anyone to take care of her, not because she's hyper independent, because she can do it on her own. Not because she doesn't want help, not because she's rejecting other people, not because she's wounded and protecting herself, but because she's Source. But because her heart is big, and because she remembered who she is, and she's living from the overflow, and she's constantly in abundance, not financial abundance only. She is in this abundance of Source, love, knowing, and truth. And when she operates from this frequency, she has something that is called divine independence. Divine independence means I can create anything I want to experience. And when she starts doing this in the quantum and in the physical, she rises on the frequency of overflow, of love, of surrender, of trust, of power from the Source perspective. And then from this energy, she leads. She leads from love. She speaks her truth. She creates powerful ideas that are beneficial for the community. She guides and she loves. She knows how to truly love. And when she starts really loving, there is nothing more powerful than that. It heals with her presence, it heals with her words, it heals with whatever she chooses to express through. And most important moment of a woman's awakening, when she realizes that operating from a child is not her real self. Lack is not her real self. And when she realizes that abundance and overflow and Source is her truth, and this is when she becomes the queen. This is when she owns her throne. This is where she knows who she is. She values herself. She remembers her power, and she freely walks through this world feeling safe to express, to be who she is, to speak her truth, to stand for what is right, and be unstoppable force of love that just by her presence can change this world. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, and see you soon.